We're now joined by heavyweight finalist Connor Medberry of Wisconsin. We'll start with an opening statement from Connor and then questions, please.
Yeah, I think it was a good semifinal win, obviously, and just excited for the finals, excited for the opportunity to go and compete for a national title.
Rematch tomorrow under the big lights, big stage, against one of the all-time greats in Kyle Snyder, Olympic gold medalist. You got to take down in the big-time finals.
Yeah.
I think you're right there. I think you think you're right there. Mm-hmm. What do you got to do tomorrow to knock him off?
Yeah, learning from that experience at Big Tens, that was kind of a warm-up, and so trying to build off that and take things away from that. I think I was able to stop a lot of his shots, but I think I need to get to some of my own and be able to score off his shots, and I think that's kind of what I started doing towards the end of the match, and that's when I got my takedown. And so building off that, obviously he's a great competitor, and it's going to be a hard 7 minutes, but I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Connor, would you be here this year if you had not taken a red shirt last year? And during that red shirt, did you train with Kyle?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I don't know if I would be. I think I made some great strides over this past year, and a lot of that has to do with being able to go down to Ohio State and train with Travell and Kyle and those guys. And so I was down there quite a bit, and then a couple other universities. It was a great experience just to be able to have that opportunity and to learn from those experienced guys that have been successful at a high level.
Connor, Ty Wall's a tough kid.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't easy to beat him. What is the key to getting the edge in that match? Because obviously both you guys are talented enough to be finalists.
Yeah, I think beating him once is pretty tough, and I've had to beat him 3 times this year, and so I think just trying to take the challenge head on, know what kind of match it is, what kind of style it's going to be, and it's going to be aggressive, and it turns into a wrestling match. I know as a stereotype with heavyweights that it's not, it's just kind of pushing around and stuff, but I think that's changing a lot, and I think look at the semifinalists. I was the biggest one at 260, and just being able to move well and be able to circle and get off shots and get to your own attacks is really important.
Hi. So everyone always talks about Kyle Snyder being undersized, and does that even mean anything to you, or not really?
Yeah, I think that's one of the advantages I have is being a little bit bigger and being, just being able to use my size to wear on him. So in the third period, if I need a takedown or need to ride him out or something, I can do that. But that's easier said than done, obviously. But I think it's something that I need to use to my advantage, and maybe it's not so much him undersized, but just me using my size to my advantage.
Did you know he hurt his ribs? Kyle Snyder hurt his ribs against Krause, I believe. Mm-hmm. And obviously we're talking about size. Are you going to put the groceries on him tomorrow?
I did hear that. I'm not sure what the extent of it is or anything, but I'm just going to try to focus on my match and focus on getting to my attacks. And obviously if he's taking shots, I need to stuff him and try to get points. And so I'm going to try to do that and come out on top.
That'll be all tonight from Connor Medberry. Thank you.